Alright, what the fuck have people sent me? Something involving, Amelie. I... Oh god. Anyway. Huh? Is it morning already? The birds chirping woke me up. I shot up, thrown off instantly because the ceiling was unfamiliar to me. I remembered that Hijikata had told me to stay in his room for the night. At the same time, the events of last night were beginning to flood into my mind. The warrior who'd gone mad. The pain of the blade slicing my arm. I touched my right arm wrapped in bandages. I couldn't feel a throbbing pain anymore, so I took off my bandage to see my injury. Of course it's healed. What had been an ugly open wound the night before was now little more than a faint white line. In a few days, even that would be gone. I wouldn't need any bandages anymore, but... well, I guess it's good that the wound is gone, but if anyone sees this... I wrapped myself back up again. It'll be inconvenient to wear, but I'm going to pretend to still have this injury. I wonder what everyone is doing. I decided I'd head to the common room to see what's going on.
Ara, anata wa?
Ito-san, Miki, and Saito-san, Heisuke. What are you guys doing so early in the morning?
そりゃ、あれだけのことがあった後、のんびり寝ていられるほど無神経ではありませんわ。
Of course.
雪村くん、怪我をしていたでしょ？傷の様子はどうなのかしら？
Well, it's not that bad.
そう。それは何よりですわね。
His mood was almost the polar opposite of the previous night. He seemed now to be in rather high spirits. Ito-san, has something happened?
知りたい？
はい。
教えてあげない。ま、だいたい想像はついてるかもしれないけど。ねえ、東堂くん、斎藤くん。
What? I cocked an eyebrow at Heisuke and Saito-san.
まあな。
The moment our eyes met, he looked away. That seemed odd. Saito-san?
今は知る必要はないということだ。
Unlike his companion, Saito-san met my gaze straight on, but his eyes were flat and utterly devoid of any emotion. It was as if he put up a wall.
なんだ。別れの挨拶にしちゃちとそっけなさすぎないか？それとも実はこんなところからはさっさと出て行きたいってのが本音なのか？
Get out of here?
三郎、余計なことは言わなくてもよろしくてよ。それでは、私たちはもう行きますわ。雪村くん、ごきげんよう。
それではな、雪村。
またな。
And then they were gone, leaving me wondering just what had happened.
おや、雪村くん。もう起きてて大丈夫なのかい？
I'm fine. I slept really well and I feel a lot better. And my wound doesn't seem to be as deep as it looked.
それは良かった。しかし、災難でしたね。
It's alright. Anyways, I ran into Ito-san on my way here. He was acting very peculiar. Did something happen? Inoue-san and Shimada-san looked at one another, both wearing troubled expressions.
そうか、あったのかい。
Both Ito-san and Miki were behaving rather strangely. And Heisuke and Saito-san were acting kind of strangely too. I was starting to feel concerned, looking at the two of them for an answer. After some thought, Shimada opened up.
実はですね、伊藤さんたちはここを出ていくことになったんです。
What? Leave?
新しく隊を立てることにしたらしい。新選組とは別にね。
Is that okay?
近藤局長と土方副長が伊藤さんと話し合って決めたということです。
御領絵師ですと？
いかにも。この伊藤同志と共にここを出て孝明天皇の御領絵師を拝命する所存ですわ。まあ以前から考えていたことではあるのですけど、あんな場面を見せられた以上、これ以上一緒にやっていくのは難しいと思いまして。もともと私は尊皇攘夷の志を持って新選組に協力していたつもりですけれど、あなたたちとはどうにも水が合わないようですし。
くだらねえへりくつはいい。伊藤さん、あんた要するに太陽を割ろうって言うんだろう。
3年にもわたってこの私をたばかってらしたのはどちらでしたかしら。
まあ、伊藤さんがそこまでおっしゃるのであれば仕方がありません。だがご説明したように、こたびの一件の発端は幕府からの密命なのです。もし外に漏らされては我々としても黙っているわけにはいきません。
そこは取引というものですわ。あなたたちは我々に口をつぐんでいてほしいご様子ですし、私たちは黙ってここを出ていきたい。ですから出るにあたって大使を分けていただきたいと申し上げているだけですわ。
わかりました。ですが連れて行くからには本人の承諾をお願いします。
それはもちろんです。表向きは協力関係にあるという形を取らせていただきますし、その方がお互いにとっても都合がよろしいのではないかしら。
ということだそうだ。トシ、これでいいか？
近藤さんがそう決めたなら、俺はもう何も言わねえよ。
Then Heisuke and Saito-san.
伊藤さんについていくそうだよ。驚いたね。伊藤さんと昔からの知り合いだった東堂君はともかく、斉藤君はそんな様子は全くなかったのに。
No. Then, would that mean I could never see them again?
心配することはないよ、雪村君。言っただろう？これは友好的な関係を前提とした分離だ。
Kondo-san. It was kind of him to try and comfort me, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something terrible was going to befall the Shinsengumi and its members.
そうは言っても、今後はエジと新選組大使との交流は禁止するつもりなんだろう。
当然だ。これ以上あいつらの好き勝手にさせるつもりはねえからな。
But is this really okay? Ito and the others leaving, I mean.
伊藤派の奴らが抜けたところで困ることはねえよ。ま、平助と斎藤も一緒だっていうのは少しばかり計算外だったかな。
まあな。彼らの期待に応えられなかった我々の落ち度でもあるな。
From there, the conversation moved to a discussion of politics that was beyond my ability to follow. And what could I have said anyway? The decision had been made, and there was nothing I could have said to change it. I got up quietly and left the common room. I never thought something like this could happen. I look up to the sky, watching the clouds form in streaks above me, and then lowered my gaze. It seemed like just yesterday that we were all living our normal lives at the compounds. Then all of a sudden, we've arrived at today, helpless as our troops split among themselves. I couldn't wrap my head around it. However, even with all of my confusion, I was especially worried about the soldiers. What about the feelings of those who were being left behind? I wanted to know how the people in the Shinsengumi felt about Ito and his followers. I decided to ask someone neutral. If I wanted a fair assessment, I need to talk to a neutral party. At my best guess, that would mean Okita. He was close to Kondo-san and Hijikata-san, of course, but he seemed to stay largely aloof from political disputes. Perhaps he'd be able to give me a rational explanation.
Yukimura-kun, どこに行くつもりだ?
I was on my way to Okita's.
沖田さん。彼に何か用事でもあるのか?
I suppose. I wanted to ask him something. Do you know where he is?
おそらく中庭だろう。
Thanks. I'll go see if I can find him.
昨日の今日なんだから、あまり無理をしないようにな。
Yamazaki is so caring. God damn it. Wakata. Just as Yamazaki said, Okita was in the courtyard. He stood gazing out across the garden. In a way, he looked more like an innocent child than Soji Okita, feared Ronin of Kyoto. Okita?
君か。参ったな。こんな近くに来られるまで気がつかなかったなんて。これじゃいずれ君に切られちゃうかもしれないね。そんなことになったら死んでも死にきれないだろうな。
Please don't joke like that. I know you're not feeling well.
軽い咳は出るけどね。こんなのはどうってことないよ。それより君のこと。僕に話があってきたんでしょ。何の用？
Right. I heard that Ito and some of the men are leaving, so... Did you hear that Saito-san and Heisuke are going with him too?
聞いたよ。次に会うときは殺し合いかな。
This is no time for your shenanigans, Okita. You said it so casually that, for a moment, I was at another loss for words. Kill each other? Are you serious? This is Heisuke and Saito-san we're talking about.
もちろん、彼らが敵にならないのなら切る必要はないけどね。もし新選組の近藤さんの敵になるんなら容赦はしない。
But you've been friends for so long.
そんなのどうでもいいことだよ。僕は新選組の剣だから。
Sword of the Shinsengumi?
そう。剣は何も考えない。 相手を切っていいかダメかとか判断したりもしない。ひとたび命令が下ればどんな相手だろうと切り殺すだけだよ。それが僕の役目だからね。知らなかった？
There wasn't a hint of doubt in his voice, in his words. Voice still works. I'm sure Okita wouldn't be able to kill anyone who opposes him without a bat of an eye. But those thoughts were just too heavy for me. Thank you. Bleh. Thank you. All I could do was bow to him and walk away. My wound healed completely afterwards, but I kept the bandages on. I didn't want anyone to see that my scar had healed. Since Ito, Heisuke, and Saito-san left, the compounds felt so much more larger and emptier. There's a motorcycle going vroom! Hold on. Okay. Around the same time, Takeda, one of the captains of the Shinsengumi, had also left. I guess these are things that we can't help, but it felt as if everyone was going in different directions, off to forge their own paths. I couldn't help but feel sad about it.